downloadable content,
microtransactions,
DRM,
pre-order DLC,
dislocked content, blind, stupid fucking fanboyism.
Am I ready for the microtransactions in Mortal Kombat 11? So, I don't like microtransactions. And I will show you why I don't give a fuck about the microtransactions in Mortal Kombat 11. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, you and Ed Boon are friends. That's why you're just sucking up to Ed Boon. Kinda, I guess. I don't know. I've been playing this game for the last 4 days. I fucking love it. Those microtransactions have never even come across my path during those 4 days. I've just been playing the game. I wish they weren't there, and I don't see a point in them being there. But we'll show you. I'll show you about them when we get them. Cosmetic, but it's really annoying. It's all cosmetic, but it's really annoying.
Island Ruins.
So this game has a premium currency. It's time crystals, and those time crystals, you come at you very, very slowly. You can get like 10 for completing a Tower of Time. You get like 10 for leveling up. And there's a bunch of stuff in the store that you have to download. Like, there's a lot of skins and a lot of stuff. You can never pay for power. You can never pay for power. You can only pay for cosmetics. But you can pay a lot for cosmetics, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating how much you can end up paying for cosmetics. Is Reptile on here? No. Since it is completely cosmetic, I'm okay with that. But I'll show you how it works, and it's kind of frustrating the way it works. I'm like a little frustrated with how it works because I like being able to unlock my skins eventually, and it's like I'll never be able to unlock these skins. It's super annoying. It's super annoying. Okay, so here's a look at the microtransactions. Okay. So, there's a premium currency called time crystals. I don't currently have the combat pack. But time crystals cost money. $4.99 for time crystals. You can also get time crystals in exchange for playing the game at a stupidly slow rate. We're talking about doing 1,000,000 towers to get 500. Okay, or you spend $5. Now, there's a bunch of skins and a bunch of other things. Here's a skin, Honored Mother. Here's a skin, Kotal Khan. Here's another skin, Jax Briggs, or that's an intro for Jax Briggs. This fucking intro for Jax is $750. The intro, it's an intro. It's not even a skin. It's an intro. Will it impact the way you play the game? No. But $7.50 to buy this intro. Now, it also says it's found in the Towers of Time. Does that mean you might also be able to unlock it by playing the game? I don't know. This is one that's rewarded by AI Battle. But if you want to buy it right now, you can buy it for $5. This one is found in the crypt, but if you want to buy it right now, you can pay $5. And just to test it, I accidentally bought this earlier for like $250 or $500. It was stupid how much you pay for that. This is a taunt found in the Towers of Time, so I presume you can unlock it from the Towers of Time. Then easy fatalities are back as well. So if you want to buy 5 easy fatality tokens for $1, you can. What the fuck? So you can grind all this stuff out, or you can buy it here. You can grind all this stuff out, or you can buy it here. Also, Shao Kahn, if you didn't pre-order the game, Shao Kahn's an additional $6. Frost is $6, but by beating story mode, you unlock Frost anyway, but you can skip around. If you want to spend $40 on 5,600 crystals, you can. And then you can unlock about 10 or 11 things from here in the featured items premium shop. Now, you can also ignore this forever. And I plan to. I plan to never fucking give a shit. I don't think I'll ever bring that up, you know? But for some people, it ruins the game, and I understand why. I can't believe how heavily monetized that is. But there's a lot of skins, a lot of stuff. I miss getting skins for free. I miss unlocking skins, you know? I think that's a better way to do it.
What's up, gamers? So as you see, that was a long introduction. All footage of Boogie2988. From now, I'm going to shorten to simply Boogie. From his live Twitch that he did last night. This is a video response. It was so long because, yes, I could have cut, cropped, and took stuff out and really made Boogie look like an Ed Boon, microtransaction, Warner Brothers, dick-sucking motherfucker. But the reality of it is I wouldn't want anyone to take one of my videos out of context and take all the stuff they found negative and left out, well, the chunk where it gives a little bit of context. All right? So that's why it was 4 minutes and some odd seconds, because I wanted to make sure you got the full context of what he was saying and nobody could accuse me of taking what he said out of context. Now, in it, basically, you note that he says that he doesn't like microtransactions, but ironically, hypocritically, he also says he doesn't care. He even willfully admits that, you know, is it because of Ed Boon? Yeah, possibly. And this is the problem with gamers today. I'm not going to say with gamers like Boogie, because there are plenty of gamers like Boogie. Even I made the same mistake as fucking Boogie. It wasn't until recently, after purchasing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that I found out that it had microtransactions, which I should have been familiar with that concept anyway, because it was in the fucking Assassin's Creed Origin. So then it was at that point that I told myself, I'm not buying any more fucking games that have transactions in it whatsoever. I'm going to be that gamer that isn't simply going to talk the talk, but can't walk the fucking walk. Because I'm rightfully sick and tired of it. So I'm no longer going to purchase games that have microtransactions in it. And then, of course, this begs the question, well, what about the complete edition? You know, when all the controversy was going around for Mortal Kombat X, I constantly said I'm going to wait for the complete edition. Guess what? I don't own Mortal Kombat X. I don't own Mortal Kombat XL, which is basically their complete edition. And that's because I just found all of this stuff too fucking atrocious and bullshit, and that I wasn't even going to support it after the fact. Because I'm just so sick and tired of this crap. And I really can't put all the fault on an individual like Boogie, because like I admitted in this video, I did the exact same thing. I purchased Assassin's Creed Odyssey without doing any real research. And the only thing that I can do now is just stop purchasing games that have microtransactions in it, be it for the online or the fucking single player. I mean, this is all. Mortal Kombat 11 is also a game that requires you to be online in order to get any kind of in-game rewards. How could I, as a gamer, honestly say that I support that? How, as a gamer, can sit there, purchase the game later for, say, like the collector's edition, knowing all the microtransactions are more than likely going to be in the complete edition as well? That's just me telling the developers and the publishers, I support what you're doing, irregardless if I purchase any of the microtransactions, because clearly not purchasing microtransactions isn't getting us anywhere. Mortal Kombat is a fighting game that I grew up with and I enjoy wholeheartedly. And I ain't gonna lie, the last 3 games visually looked pretty fucking sweet. Obviously, that includes the new one. But as much of a fan as I am of Mortal Kombat, I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. That's why, unlike Boogie, I'm not just going to be like, I'm not going to purchase the microtransactions. I'm not going to say that I disagree with it, but yet later on I'm going to go fucking buy the game, or I'm going to buy the complete edition of the game. Because at the end of the day, I'm just making myself part of the problem, like Boogie is making himself part of the problem. And every other gamer out there, Silent Rob, so on and such forth, that I see playing this game ultimately makes themselves part of the problem. It's easy for us as gamers to get in front of a camera and to complain about something that we do not agree with. It's kind of ironic we lack the balls to honestly do something about it, because we're so much of a fan of these franchises that we can willfully put it aside and just be like, I'm not going to purchase it. And yet we're too ignorant and arrogant to realize how harmful that is to the very thing that we enjoy and that we love, and the gaming community as a whole. You know, I know some people probably would be like, well, you could always buy the game used. No. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going to be that person that gets on this fucking YouTube and sit here as I've done before and complain about something I don't like, and then what do I go and do? I buy a used copy of the game because, oh, that's going to fucking show them. No, it's not. Let's be honest. Let's be real. It's not going to. They don't fucking really care whether I buy a used version because they already got their money for it in the first place. So for once, on this motherfucking channel, I'm going to start doing what I fucking say that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to support it whatsoever. They want to come out with a Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, I ain't fucking getting it. Because I'm so sick and tired of these microtransactions. I'm so sick and tired of making myself a part of the problem by supporting these practices, irregardless if I purchase the stuff. And then ultimately, I give this same challenge to every other gamer, including you, Boogie. It doesn't have to be right now. I'm not saying you got to go and trade your Mortal Kombat game in. But maybe from this day forward, you should stand your ground. And no matter how much of a fan you are of that game, no matter how much of a fan we are of these games, when the developers and the publishers do stuff like putting microtransactions, cosmetic or not, don't you think it's time that we stop fucking talking the talk and start fucking walking the walk? Otherwise, we're just a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Let's look at Bethesda. Fallout 76 is a good example. All of the negative feedback they have received, and people continue to play that game. Could you imagine if people just fucking stopped playing it? Yes, you're going to be out money. But you know what? I'd rather be out money than to continue to support such atrocities. So ask yourselves, are you going to continue to be a part of the problem? Are you going to continue to put this on the back burner and say, I'm never going to buy microtransactions? Are you going to make excuses, well, they're just cosmetic? Well, are you going to use the excuse, well, you don't have to buy it? Or are you going to stop talking the talk and actually start fucking walking the walk? Because the future of gaming rests in our hands. Publishers and developers are only going to do anything unless we make a stand. Unless we stop purchasing these games with microtransactions in them, irregardless if they're cosmetic or otherwise. Especially a game that requires you to be online in order to unlock shit. If you have any respect for any of the games that you play, if you have any respect for any of these publishers and developers that used to hold your respect and have now fallen, maybe it's time you stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.